So a lot of you guys wanted to see me build a sweet rally car, so that's what we're going to do today. Once again, if you don't like technical videos, this is probably not the video for you. So if you want to skip all the boring technical stuff and just go to some rally driving, click on the screen now. So now that all of that is out of the way, you can actually use any car you like for this particular build. I'm going to be working on this Subaru because, let's be honest, Subaru is better than Mitsubishi. Oh, all the hate in the world. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, you can use any of the cars you want. You can use your Mitsubishis, you can use your Subarus, you can use any car you want to actually apply this tuning guide to, and you should have a very, very competitive rally car. Today, though, I'm going to be working on the Subaru WRX STi because I think it looks absolutely amazing. So the first thing that I'm going to swap in is the V8. A lot of people may not like the V8 in here, but hey, it's supposed to be the fastest car possible, so I recommend checking that in, as well as checking on some twin turbos and keeping the four-wheel drive. A big part of this car is how much grip you have. I was experimenting with this car a lot, and I ran into some trouble, which I'll talk about when I'm actually driving the car. But yeah, you need a hell of a lot of grip. Considering we're going to be off-road the majority of the time, and we're going to be going sideways on like dirt roads and things, we need as much grip as possible. So chuck on your race tires, chuck on your fattest tire width possible. You can go with some crazy light rims. I'm just going to keep my standard Subaru ones here because I really like them. They look pretty good if you ask me. Anyways, max out your drivetrain. This will help you later when you actually need to tune your stuff. So chuck all of this stuff on. Once you've chucked on all your drivetrain stuff, head over to your performance and handling. Get some sweet brakes. You're going to need to stop this thing off-road. You're going to need some hella good brakes. Again, go with your lowest possible race springs. We will be raising it back up, but just go with those so we can actually tune them and get some camber where we need it to help us go around the corners. After that, you want your anti-roll bars, but you don't want your roll cage. I've found that off-roading with a roll cage makes things very, very difficult in this game. In real life, yes, I know you'd put one because you don't want to roll and die. But hey, let's be honest, if you roll and die in this game, you don't actually die. But I found if you use them in this game, you roll very, very often, and it makes your car, like, very stiff. And, if you hit a bump the wrong way with a roll cage in, you're gone. And it's just over. So I don't put one. Some people can experiment with that, but yeah, myself personally, I don't go with it just because I find I roll too much. Once you've done that, max out your power, because who doesn't love having a hell of a lot of power? One thing to keep in mind, though, is this car is technically going to be the best rally car, but if you want to take this thing online, I do not recommend taking this particular one online, just because if you see the class is S944, which means you'll be going up against P1s, Venenos, and things like that, which are just ridiculous supercars. So what I would recommend, taking the power down from, what is it, sitting at 928, and drop the class to S1. That will make it so you're not against those crazy, crazy cars like that, and you'll be more competitive. Now, the tune I built, you can go download this tune. I was doing a lot of experimenting with it, but so here's the tune itself. I built this car primarily as a rally car, but I had a hell of a lot of problems actually driving this thing on the road, which you kind of need to do in this game. So this car can work both as a rally car and on the track, street, a little bit. It's not great for a track, but you can drive it if you need to, like from your hub to wherever. So tires, because we're off-roading, we need grip. So lower that down so your surface area is big of your tires. And I changed these a little bit. I found this worked for me and where I like to go off-roading, but you should change this depending on where you go and what you do and who you are. So yeah, this is something that you should touch upon yourself depending on where you're driving and things like that. But yeah, anti-roll bars, I soften these up a little bit because, like I said, if you have anti-roll bars and they're super, super stiff, you hit a bump, you're done. You're flipping. In this game, I roll like crazy. So you'll notice a lot of my suspension here is very, very soft. So like my springs, very, very soft. They will absorb a hell of a lot of the bumps. I made my ride height max just so, again, it could have as much space as it needs to absorb those bumps. And that's basically it. Aero, stock, brakes. I just increased the brake force, brake pressure a bit. And the diff is all stock, I believe. Maybe a little bit power to the rear here, but that's about it, really. Anyways, let's head over to my favorite rally/off-road spot and try this thing out. So my particular favorite spot for doing some off-roading and some rallying is this particular area right here, just in France, and I've found it to be a really good spot. You got these cool hairpins here, as well as like your straight-ish bits over there and there, and it's a good place. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite cars I've built. It is so much fun to drive along these tracks here. It is absolutely amazing. You'll notice that it steps out. I'm not even handbraking or anything. It just steps out. As long as you brake hard and turn in a bit, that rear will start to lose because of that camera we put on. And it's so much fun. It's so good. I really, really like it. If you notice, it's very, very stable. It's It's going to absorb a lot of those bumps. If you sort of see the tires, they're moving a lot. That's what makes it so stable. That's what makes it so great. Why it doesn't roll. It may still roll on you, but probably not as much as if you left it stock or put like a roll cage in or things like that. But yeah, I found this thing to be very, very stable when going off-road like we are now, or when you're actually just driving a track very, very quickly. It seems to work, for me at least. You guys, you guys should go and try this car out. Let me know what you guys think. The information for how to get the tune is going to be in the description below, so if you want to download this particular tune, you can go and do that and try it out for yourself. But yeah, I've been enjoying this thing a crazy amount. But try this tune on some other cars and let me know what you guys find. Because like I said, this is the car that I chose to actually throw this tune onto, and I found it to be really good. But I'm wondering if there's maybe even a better car for this particular tune. So anyways, let's try doing some top speed stuff. The Ram Runner, if you remember that, got up to 100 or so miles an hour. This thing can hit 150 off-road, no problem. It is incredible. So as soon as we get some grip here, there we go. That thing accelerates. There you go. There's 150. It is ridiculous, this thing. One of my... that's a tree. Holy shit, nearly jumped through the tree. Well, I did jump through the tree. Almost over the tree. It's a good car, this. It's a really good car. This thing is actually super fast when you're off-roading or like rallying like this. It is ridiculous. It's so grippy. Like, I know the back end steps out and it may not look to be the fastest thing, but considering you're off-road, oh boy, it's fast. It is very fast. Considering if you've ever done the road trips, the online road trips in Forza Horizon, the majority of those things are usually like off-roading stuff and like Kings and like rally races. Definitely try this car out for some online stuff. I've found it to be very good. It is extremely quick. Like I said though, if you do want to go online with this thing, don't take this particular tune of it, or well, don't take this particular power of this car, I should say. Use the tune, but not the power. Lower down the power a little bit and get to a class a little bit below S2. If you're in S2, you're going to be going up against some P1s and things like that, and as soon as you touch the track, like a proper road, you're not keeping up. You may pull on them when you're off-road. You probably should pull on them. But hey, as soon as you touch a road... That's a Raptor. Hey, I pushed the Raptor down the hill. Yeah, if you take this thing onto a track, you're not going to keep up with those P1s and things. So, if you do want to take it online, change the class, change the power, reduce it down a little bit, so it fits in the S1 category, so you're not racing against like hypercar, supercar monsters. And you should be very good for doing some online stuff. Oh, this car is so good off-road. I love it. It's so stable. It's incredible. I don't know how I was able to do it. It was a lot of fine-tuning. I took this thing onto a road, and my original tune of this, I took this thing onto a road, and it wouldn't turn. So I had to figure out a way so this could actually sort of drive on the street as well as rally. And I think this is a very good compromise of both. It's very good at rallying, but it can also do some on-road stuff. Probably not the best, but hey, it's primarily a rally car, and that's what you're probably watching this video for, is a rally car. It's hella good. I've really enjoyed this thing. So that's about it for this particular video of how to build a rally car. Hopefully it has helped you guys in some way. If it did, click that subscribe button down below for more types of videos like this in your subscription box. I think I'm probably going to do a race tune next time to show you guys how to build a proper race car to be competitive online with a track car. So anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this rally build. Subscribe, like, and stuff and things, and I didn't even roll. See you guys in the next one.